One of the most common questions that I get is how exactly do I sell SEO when very little prospects even know what it is? And when prospects have no idea what you're trying to sell, the mistake that I see that most people go through is explaining it in detail on what SEO actually does. And I always think about the story between the two real estate agents. One real estate agent, he struggled with selling badly. He brings people to the home, explains every little detail about the wood floor, the structures, etc. Then the other real estate agent who sells one a day and only talks about the prospect's end goal and how it would be amazing waking up to seeing crazy views and the actual feeling that they would have living there. You don't want to get on a call with somebody and talk about yourself and explain SEO in detail. This is a big mistake that I see people make. So in this video, I'll explain the whole process to selling SEO the correct way through a Google Meet call, the exact way that I do it today. And this was the way that I actually, was able to go from, 0 clients in January of last year to now being at around 50 and around 30K MRR. So after you go through some of the questioning to get them into a buying state and understand their current situation better than they do, which is super important, right? Because they know if you understand their situation better than they do, then you can actually help them, right? Then excuse me there. Then you simply ask if it is okay if you share your screen to show them exactly how it works. Now, this is where I share an audit of their site and how many people are searching for them monthly and our results. So I'm just going to go through an example of what I actually do with the client. So I'll say something like, "Hey, Mr. Prospect, that's awesome. What we do is we work only with X company and help them to grow organically online. So you can take advantage of hundreds of organic leads pretty much for life. Do you mind if I share my screen and kind of, show you how we're able to do so?" And then from there, they just say yes or whatever it is. And then you're like, okay, cool. So you start sharing. And then, I'm just going to start, right? So basically, this is our offer, right? And this is pretty much what we do. So I explain our offer a little bit more in detail. I scroll down here and then I just say, just to make sure that I'm not just some random kid in my mom's basement, right? This is actually what we do for clients. So Anthony right here, he added an extra 40K MRR. You keep scrolling down. We helped get 125-star reviews with this guy. Unlimited site traction. Again, an extra 50, 60K MRR in busier seasons. You keep scrolling down and there's just more about what we do. But you know what, Mr. Prospect, this is less about us, more about you. So I actually did an audit report on your site right now and how you're currently ranking. And you can see here, this is your online health score. So quite a bit of red, right? And basically, what a lot of people think when getting up on Google is I just need a ton of 5-star reviews, right? And although that is partially the case, we definitely help you get those, which I'll show you in a second. It also has a lot to do with the back end work and a lot of things that you don't actually see, right? And these are things like citations, backlinks, blogs potentially. And basically, when you do these, you're gonna see, or Google's gonna see yourself more as a legitimate company and then rank you up higher because of it, right? So I actually did, a quick search on, where you're at right now. If someone's typing in window replacement Spokane, do you feel like you can help these people? And then they say, yes, of course. So when I copy and paste this into the search engine and 190 people search this organically every month, and then I scroll down from here, do you know any of these competitors? And they'll say yes. And it's like, well, if you're only looking for X amount more people and 200 people search this organically and you're in the top 3 here, don't you think you'd be able to, reach that goal of X? Yes or no? And they always say yes. And then from there, it's like, yeah, exactly. I think so too. So this is, one client of ours, window replacement, Idaho Falls. You can see we manage their business. They're up here towards the top. But also when you scroll down, they're upwards towards the top here as well, right? If you look at, another client of ours, they're upwards towards the top for these keywords that we want to go after. You scroll down and this is, again, another site of theirs that they're upwards towards the top, right? So we have, a 30 to 90 day goal of getting you up, on Google and in the map pack specifically, that's this, right? And then we have a 5 to 6 month goal of getting you up in the top 10 cities around you in this area right here, so you can take over that larger presence. And in essence, this is kind of what it looks like, right? So we send you this every 30 days, unlike most SEO companies. They might leave you in the dark. You don't really know what's going on. Every 30 days, we send a heat map ranking that shows exactly where you're ranked. And you can see here, this is one guy we're still working with us to this day. He was top 20 all around, basically. And the best way to hide a dead body is on the second page of Google, right? And so he was pretty much nowhere to be found here. This was the first month working with us. And these next few months, I'm just going to show you the dramatic change that we're able to help him make. So this was the next month, starting to see a little bit more green. Again, all we care about is the actual green. Next month, started to see a little bit more green. And then last month, working together, where he actually gave us the video testimonial saying this is the most business he ever got. He's taking advantage of, half of the whole area of Coeur d'Alene within a 50-mile radius. You can see he's number one in all of these different areas, still with the same amount of reviews as before. So I just want to show you, it's not all about the reviews to get a bunch of traction, right? And actually, if you go back to our page, this was the guy that we helped. He stopped using Angie's List at this time and some other paid ads when he was, number one in this whole area. So is there anything else that, maybe you want to see, like some of the nerdy stuff, like the blogs and the backlinks and all this stuff? I could definitely show you. And, maybe how we get you the 5-star reviews or whatever it is. And you just let them tell you what they want to see exactly. Most of the time they just say, I don't want to see anything, or I just want to show the 5-star reviews. And that's pretty much it. Right. And then from there, we just go to the page where, we can actually show them the 5-star reviews. And we always say something like, first, what we do is, we help get this guy, over 200 5-star reviews. The way we're able to do so is you can't just take a previous list of customers, send them a review. That will never work like that, right? You can't just, pester people. So the way we do it is we take a previous list of first names and phone numbers, right? As big of a list as possible. We send them 3 texts and 3 emails. Send one, wait 3 days, send one, wait 3 days, and send one more. And then instead of saying, hey, please give us a review, it's, hey, Roger, it's whoever it is. We did some, whatever we did for you, and wanted to sincerely thank you for being, trusting us to do a great job. We're doing a customer appreciation giveaway, $75 gift card to the restaurant of your choice. It only takes 10 seconds to leave a review on Google and be entered to win. Just click the link below to be entered to win. Be entered twice for including the word whatever it is that you're trying to be ranked up for. And the more people post that word in the review, the higher you'll be ranked up for it. Right. And from there, they can click this link where we'll create for you. And then it takes them to a screen where they're only allowed to give you a 5-star review. If they give you anything less, it doesn't allow them to give you that review. And then let's just say they do give you a 5-star review, takes them directly to the page where you can write that review. And that's exactly how we're able to help these guys get an extra, 200 5-star reviews within just a matter of 3 months. Right. Now, is there anything else that you want to see? Like anything else that you're kind of questioning or whatever? And that is 100% the whole presentation. So you want to make it as simple as possible. I think that might have been 5 minutes max, right? And you only show them more stuff if they want to see it. Most of the time they're just like, nope, we're good. That's pretty much it. What's the price? Then from there, it's like, okay, cool. I'll tell you the price in 2 seconds. Price aside, how are you feeling about everything so far? Make sure that they don't have any objections before the end. 1 out of 10. And if they give you, an 8 or a 9 or a 10, then you can explain the price and kind of go from there. So that is pretty much how you sell SEO as a whole. So if you found this video helpful, click the link below in the description to join our school community where we hop on live calls every Saturday at 12 MST, and I can help you, answer any questions that you may have, help set up your business. There's also, a lot of videos in the community as well. And just join my affiliate if you would like to have continued help. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. See you guys in the next video. Thanks.